If you want to build the most efficient design for Netherwart, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to teach you how to build a 3-layer S-shape infinite Netherwart farm, which will fit into the 10 building height limit that was introduced in the garden a while ago. So yeah, let's get started. You're going to need a 1 whole plot that is emptied all the way down to bedrock. I already have this set up, so we don't have to waste time doing this while on video. But for you, I suggest you go around with a builder's ruler and a block zapper. You're going to have to use the abilities to remove the dirt in rows, and this is going to help you a bit, but they will also have a cooldown, so remember that you cannot just rely on these. So just go around, remove the rows of dirt with this, and then use the block zapper as well for twice the effect. And once they go on cooldown, keep breaking dirt while the cooldown resets, and this is how you clean out the entire plot. And once you do, you should save it as a preset so you can paste it all over your other plots, so you don't have to do this again. So now that we have an empty plot, we're just going to go around with our builder's ruler, and I'm going to use oak wood planks for the edges and slabs in here. You can use any block that you like again, so yeah, you can use bricks, cobblestone, whatever you like. So I'm going to go in the corner and right click on this. This is going to make 1 row all the way to the end of the plot. Then do the same thing on the side, and let's do this over here as well. So now we're gonna take out the wood out of our ruler and put it in our wand or whatever storage that you like. I'm just gonna take out the soul sand because we're gonna be placing it really soon with this ruler. And now we're just going to we're gonna skip 1 row of here, and then we're gonna right click on top, do 4 blocks, then skip, do 4 blocks, skip 1, do 4, and just repeat doing this until you reach the end. And then once you reach the end, you're just going to remove the edge blocks right here and place soul sand. You don't want to have any edge blocks over here. Also make sure to patch this up. Don't let that happen to you. So I'm just going to break this real quick. Right, there we go. So let me just take 1 oak plank right here and patch it up. So make sure to check for any holes because you might have run out of soul sand on the way. Let me just patch up these spots right here. There we go, that's fixed, and there's another one right here. We're gonna do the S shape first, and with our gold shovel, we're gonna go at the end of the first row over here, break this, skip 1, break 1, skip 1, break 1, and we're just gonna loop this around until we reach the end row. And this one we're not going to break, we're just going to leave it as is. And now after we've done the S shape on that side, we're just going to go over here. This last row, we don't want to break it. We're just going to go at the second last and do the same thing. Break 1, skip 1, break 1. And we're just going to loop this around until we reach the starting space, which is right over here. So now the basic shape is completely done. So after you've done the basic shape, the edges, we're going to discuss how to fit 3 entire layers in 1 plot. So this is basically done by squeezing in the most efficient space. This is really claustrophobic, but I will show you how to do it. So we're gonna count 2 blocks from the soul sand layer on top of the bedrock, and then we're gonna place a row of soul sand just to note this down, and then we repeat the same thing, and then we place another soul sand row right here. And this is basically how you want to do it. So you just count 2 blocks up here, place some soul sand, 2 more blocks, place the soul sand as well, and now we're going to do the teleport setup. So for the first teleport pads, you want to place 2 blocks like this. You want to do this U shape right here, so you want to count 3 blocks right here. You want to have 1 block on the back, and this should be 2 blocks tall down from bedrock, and this is where your iron trapdoor should go. It should go up here in the second block on top, and then you're going to craft some oak slabs or whatever slabs you'd like and place them right here. So this should be 2 blocks and 1 slab tall with the iron trapdoor right here. After this, we're going to place our first teleport pad, and this is going to be called first Wart. Now we're going to do the second teleport stuff, so you just basically do the same shape like this. Let me get some more wood from my builder's wand. So basically, this is the second shape that you need to do. For this, you want to place your teleport pad up here, and then you're going to place 1 slab down below like this. So your teleport pad should be half a slab high, but you want to pick this up first. You don't want to place the teleport pad first. You're going to place the iron trapdoor up there, and then teleport pad. After this, we're gonna rename this teleport pad second Wart start, and then we're also gonna add slabs on top. So yeah, there we go, we added the slabs, and now we're gonna add the third teleport setup. So another U shape like this. As you can see, 3 blocks here, 3 blocks here, and 1 block down here. And this is going to be also 2 blocks tall. We're going to add the iron trapdoor on top, then teleport pad and some slabs over here. And this is basically how you do it. You want the second slab for the soul sand to go on the bottom right here. You just place 1 slab over here, so this will be a full block. Click again, break this down below so you have space to squeeze in, and this is how you'll get teleported. You'll just go like that but not fall, because we're gonna place more slabs over here. Alright, so after you placed all the slabs all the way to the end, this is how you're going to do the final teleport pads. We basically have a 2 block gap in between the slabs, and same goes for here, but we just shifted them 1 block up because we needed the space for the stairs to work. So for the last block, you want to place the slab like up here. Just use the slab part to place another one on top. So, and then break this so your head can move through it like this. And this is how you want to do it. And after this, you just go up here as well, do the same thing. You should get a jump, and this teleport should work, but it's not connected. So for this shape, you just want to do the same thing. Add the slabs on top of the 2 blocks right here, U shape. Also 2 block U shape with the slabs on top. And now we just want to repeat the same thing. So we added the slab right here on the bottom, then the top one. And after this, we're also going to do the top one. So add 2 blocks to the side, 2 blocks over here. I'm going to break these slabs on the side. And then teleport pad, stair. And now we're going to add the slabs around. Also this one in the corner. And that is basically at the height limit, and that's how you can fit 3 plots in. So now we're just gonna go around to the first teleport pad and rename this to first Wart end, and here we're gonna rename this second Wart end, and then another one, third Wart end. Third Wart end should take us to first Wart start. Second Wart end should take us to third Wart start. So for this start teleport pad, we're just gonna rename it third Wart start, and this bottom one should be second Wart start, and first should be first Wart start. And now we're gonna go to the end and connect them. So right here, this is first Wart end. This should take us to second Wart start. Second Wart end should take us to third Wart start, and then third Wart end should take us to first Wart start. If you just go around like this is how you fit in. See, there you go, it works flawlessly. Builder's ruler ready with a bunch of wood. There we go, we have more than enough wood. And for this, I'm just gonna put a block down here and right click on top of it. There we go, that's gonna add our wooden edge to it. We're gonna continue adding the wooden edge all the way to the side, but let me remove the other blocks in here first. Added this on the other side as well. For the teleport, for the last teleports, you don't want to do them right now, we're gonna do them later, but just keep the space as it is. So you want 3 blocks over here, 3 blocks over here, and 1 block below, and this is gonna be the shape. You just want to leave this open. And for the edges, we're just not gonna add the last one over here at the end of the plot, but we're gonna go on the other side, place 2 blocks, and right click on top. And we're also going to add the edges to the last row right here. So let me break this block. Added this thing as well. Now we're going to place a bottom block below. Right click, and the builder's ruler should just do the whole row for us. There we go. That's perfect. We're going to go to the other side. 2 blocks above. Right click on top of it. Break this down. We don't want to leave any nasty blocks behind, and those should be the edges. And after you crafted your slabs, you just want to go around like this, place the slabs on the bottom, make sure they're not on this level. See, you don't want them to be like this, you want them to be 1 block below, so you can break the netherwart like this when you go farm. And to do this, you just click below this bottom block on top of the teleport shape, and then also make sure to break this block, as you will not be able to go through the teleport pad on the bottom layer. And after this, you want to go like this, place your slabs down here below, so there's 1 block of full soul sand visible right here. And this is basically how you can squeeze 3 layers into 1 plot. this should be more than infinite. And now we're just going to continue with the building process. Now we're going to take some wood or whatever we want to use and turn it into slabs. I'm gonna just use the normal oak wood slabs. I'm already using these for the demonstration. This is gonna be the most painful part. I've tried to make this work with the builder's ruler, but it doesn't seem to comply. So I'm just gonna have to go around and place these by hand, which is really annoying. The only thing that really bothers the builder's wand is that because they're placed like on top of one block, they can't be replicated, which is really annoying. This is gonna be the most tedious part, I guess, but you're just gonna have to go around and place the slabs like this. You can go ahead and try to find a way, but I'm not gonna bother. I'll just place them by hand, and then yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. So now I finished placing the first layer of slabs for the second row, and now we're gonna do the second layer of slabs for the last row. So I'm just gonna go around, fly like this. I think this is faster actually, so I'll just go around, fly like this. So now we want to place the soul sand on the other layers. We're just going to grab some soul sand. After this, we're going to place a slab right here. Click on top of it with the ruler so we can make a whole soul sand row. After this, we're going to use our wand and also break the block on the bottom. And use our wand to fill up the whole row. And then just use the netherwart pouch to plant it all the way to the end. Also, make sure to go around the edges and dig out the soul sand where the S shape is supposed to be. And yeah, this is pretty much it. That's how you do it. So I'm just going to do a quick disclaimer here. If you can't farm while looking straight at the crops, that means you're not using the patcher mod. The patcher mod will help you get bigger hitboxes in 1.8.9. This is completely safe to do as it is allowed by Hypixel, and you should do it if you want to farm in 1.8.9. So after you install the mod, you'll have the link in the description. You gotta type /patcher, and after you do, you just go in the search bar and type 1.12, and you want to enable the 1.12 farm selection hitboxes. This will enable the full block hitboxes for all of the crops, and as you can see, if I click right here, which is literally in the corner, it will still break, and this will fix the issue. And you can just go around like this and keep farming. There we go, gamers. That's everything for today's video. If you're interested, I also have a cactus farm design that you should also check out. Here's the video if you want to watch it. Thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your day.